بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله ولي الصالحين وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله وبعد. I'll be leaving just 5 minutes at the end of each lesson, inshallah ta'ala, for the questions so that we can try to utilize the little time we have. Today, inshallah ta'ala, we continue our lesson on the Kitab al-Siyam, and as much as you may recall that the book we are using is Zaad al-Mustaqna, the Sharh of Shaykh Hafidahullah ta'ala. Today we are on إِذَا غُمَّ الْحِلَالُ. Yesterday we talked about a particular sentence which we tried to explain the words in that what the muallif said in his sentence in it. So يجب صوم رمضان برؤية الهلال. That is what we discussed about yesterday. Now, since Ramadan becomes compulsory upon sighting the moon, the hilal, that is the whole of Ramadan itself. Like a person wants to make salah. Yani, you can't just come and stand in salat to say my salat has started. No. What opens up salat is takbirat al-ihram or takbirat al-tahrim. This takbir, it is going to make you now to say everything which is outside salah is forbidden. Similarly, fasting, it starts by the ru'yat al-hilal. Yanweni sumu li ru'yatihi wa aftiru li ru'yatihi. Idha ghumma al-hilal. Now, what if it's a period of time where it's cloudy and you are unable to see the crescent? Yesterday we talked about the Yawm Shak, where the day of doubt. How does this day come about? We said a month is either 29 days or 30 days. How does this 29 days come about? How does the 30 days come about? Who can remember the narration quotation which we explained yesterday about the difference between 29 and 30 days? Man yadhkuru hadha? My students have forgotten completely. You remember when you go back to the audio, inshallah. إِذَا لَمْ يَرَ الْحِلَالُ فَلَا يَخُلُّ مِنْ حَالَتَيْنِ. If you have not seen the crescent, you cannot, it will always bring two situations. It will not go beyond two situations. الحالة الأولى, the first situation will be إما أن تكون السماء ليلة الثلاثين صحوا. Either it can be that the night of the 30th, it is clear. The night is clear. Sahwan, it means clear. وَالسَّمَاءُ سَحْوُ هِيَ واضحة التي لا غيم فيها ولا قطر. والقطر هو الغبار ونحو ذلك. So it is a sky, is that sky where it is not cloudy and there is no too much of dust. You know, sometimes when there's a lot of dust, when sun is setting, you cannot see anything. So it is a clear skies. So وَنَحُ ذَلِكَ كَالدُّخَانَ الَّذِي يَجِبُ رُؤْيَا فَالسَّمَاءُ إِذَا كَانَتْ صَحْوًا وَالرُّؤْيَةُ مُمَكِّنَةً وَتَرَائِينَ الْهِلَالُ وَلَمْ نَرَهُ فَحِينَئِذٍ بِالْإِجْمَاعِ تُعْتَبَرُ لَيْلَةٌ مِنْ شَعْبَانَ. Laylatul Thalathin, it means like now at Maghrib time. Okay? At Maghrib time, we have entered the night. Tomorrow will be 30th. It means today was 29, tomorrow is 30th. So this particular night, which we have just entered, And if this particular night, it is the crescent cannot be seen, and it is very clear, and this crescent cannot be seen, then automatically that this night is considered to be the 30th of Sha'ban. It means the month of Sha'ban is going to end with 30 days. Then tomorrow we continue with Sha'ban, because we said that the day in Islamic calendar, it starts at Maghrib. So that is the first situation. Okay? And this is the ijma'. This is by the consensus of the scholars. تُعْتَبَرُ لَيْلَةً مِنْ شَعْبَانَ, because there is no anything which is going to stop us from sighting the crescent. So this crescent is not yet out, and the sky are clear. There's nothing. There's no dukhan. There's no smoke. There's no dusty. There's no cloud. The sky is clear. The sun is set. We are seeing it, and the night comes. Then there is considered to be the night of 13th from Sha'ban. وَلَا تُعْتَبَرُ مِنْ شَهْرِ رَمَضَانِ وَلَا يَحْكُمْ بِدُخُولِ شَهْرِ رَمَضَانِ. And it is not considered to be from the month of Ramadan, and you cannot make a ruling that Ramadan has entered. Al-halatu thaniya, the second situation. وَهِيَ أَنْ لَا تَكُونُ السَّمَاءَ سَهْوًا أي فيها غيم أو يكون فيها قطر من الغبار, and the sky is not clear because of it has got cloudy, it has got dusty, it has got, which will stop from people seeing the crescent. كما يقع في بعض الأحيان حين يأتي الحجاج والريح بالغبار والأتربة فلا يتمكن الناس من رؤية السماء. Sometimes it comes, this sentence mainly is about our brothers that other side. Mainly when they have the desert storms. The desert storms, then there's too much sandy, there's too much dust, they cannot see. We don't have that much here, but we can have challenges of the cloud. Like now it is rain season, you are unable to see. So our example will be like now the cloudy, because it is rain season, we are unable to see the hilal. Okay, كما يقع في بعض الأحيان أو يكون هناك حريق والدخان فلا يتمكن الناس من رؤيته. So these are going to stop people from seeing the crescent. فإذا حصل حائل سواء من غيمة أو كتر أو دخان فللعلماء قولان. If this happens, the scholars, they have got two opinions. After the end, when we are going to finish up this book, inshallah, we'll become fuqaha in fiqh, in kitab al-siyam, inshallah ta'ala. We'll be able to answer most of these masail. So it's very important. Those students who have got some papers to write some notes, please do that. I know we are not Imam Bukhari, where we can memorize everything like Imam Shafi. قال بعض العلماء, some of the scholars say, إذا كانت السماء مغيمة, if the skies are cloudy, أو كان بها قطر فإننا نحكم بتمام شهر شعبان. Then they say that we are going to rule the completing of the month of Ramadan with 30 days. وهذا هو مذهب جمهور العلماء, and this is the madhab of the majority of the scholars. ومنهم حنفية والمالكية والشافعية وظاهرية وطائفة من أهل الحديث. So the people who are ruling on this, like madhab of Hanafi, madhab Maliki, and madhab of Shafi'i. So it means only one madhab is not here, which is Hanbali. Okay? So if we talk about the four madhab, the three have agreed on this particular ruling. Only one has not agreed. That's why they say Jumhur al-Ulama, the majority of the scholars. And also the people of Hadith. أي أنه إذا كانت ليلة الثلاثين ولم نرى هلال سواء كانت سماء سهوا, if it is on the night of the 30th and the moon has not been sighted, whether the sky is clear, whether it has got cloudy, then أو كانت مغيمة فالحكم عندهم سواء. For them the ruling is the same. أي أنهم يتمون عدد شعبان 30 يوما. Then it means this month of Shaban, it is going to complete with 30 days. واستدلوا بما ثبت في حديث صحيح. They have brought a proof in what has been found in the hadith in Sahih. anhu alayhi salatu wasalam annahu qala. The Messenger sallallahu said, فَإِنْ غُمَّ عَلَيْكُمْ فَأَكْمِلُوا الْعِدَّةِ. If it is cloudy on you, you cannot sight the moon on the night of the 13th, then complete the month to 30. وفي رواية فأكملوا عدة شعبان 30 يوما. In another riwayah, it says complete the month of Shaban with 30 days. ووجه الدلالة. And now where is the point or the point of istidlal of proof? Where are we getting the proof from? The Messenger said, فَإِنْ غُمَّ عَلَيْكُمْ. If it is cloudy upon you, and the غُمَّ here, it is cloudy, it is dusty, all that is put in one basket. فَنَسُّ عَلَىٰ أَنَّهُ إِذَا لَمْ يُرَى الْهِلَالِ. And this one shows to us that if we cannot sight the crescent, كَأَنْ يَكُونَ هُنَاكَ غِيمًا فَإِنَّنَا نَتِمُ الْعِدَّةَ 30 يَوْمًا. وَالدَّلِيلُ الثَّانِي. Then the second proof they have, قالوا الأصل في شهر أنه 30 يوما. The original of every month, it is 30 days. حتى يدل الدليل على أنه ناقص. Until there must be a proof that this month is not complete. It is 29 days. فالنقص خلاف الأصل. And the naqs, which is reducing the completion, it is the opposite of the original. The origin of something is 30 days, then now there is a reduction of 1 day. وَالْقَائِدَ فِي الشَّرْعِ. And now the principle in Sharia, أَنَّ الْأَصْلُ بِقَاءُ. That the original remains مَا كَانَ عَلَى مَكَانٍ. As long as it remains on its position. That is the قاعدة. الأصل أن الأصل بقاء ما كان على مكان. فالأصل أننا في شعبان ونشك هل دخل رمضان أو لا. Then the original is 30 days. Then now we are doubting, has Ramadan entered or not? Maybe this month it was 29 days, so maybe we are doubting now. Hence we are looking for it. But otherwise, if we cannot see it, then we go back to the original. فلما كانت عدة ناقصة نقول يجب علينا إكمال العدة لأنه الأصل. If we see, فلما, the time when we see that the period, the days of this month is less, then we go back to we say نقول يجب علينا, then it is wajib on us that we complete today. We go back to the original, which is 30 days. وعلى هذا فيجب إتمام شعبان 30 يوما قول ثاني. So this was the first opinion. Now let's look at the second opinion. What does the other ulama says? They say قالوا إذا كان هناك غيمة أو قطر فإنه يصام ذلك اليوم ويحسب من رمضان. That you fast this particular day, that is what it means. Today was 29 of Shaban. An example. Then now we are in Maghrib time. So this particular Maghrib time, we have not seen the crescent. Today we didn't see the crescent. Meaning for them, they are saying, meaning tomorrow we have to fast this day and we are going to count it to be Ramadan. وهذا هو قول الإمام أحمد رحمه الله رحمة الله عليه واختاره طائفة من أصحابه. So this is the madhab of madhab of Hanbali, Imam Ahmad and some of his companions. وهو أنه إذا كانت السماء مغيمة أو بها قطر فإنه يجب صوم ذلك يوم لاحتمال كونه من رمضان. So for them, they are saying it may be, maybe this day it can be from Ramadan, so we don't want to miss it out. So the best way is for us to fast it. So this is what واستدلوا برواية. Also, they brought a proof from the hadith. فإن غم عليكم فاقدروا له. You now you understand why the scholars, they always differ. They will use the same hadith, okay, and the understanding will be different. So the difference of the scholars in our deen mainly is all about understanding that particular hadith. فإن غم عليكم فاقدروا له قالوا قوله عليه الصلاة اقدروا من تضييق تقول العرب قدر شيء إذا ضيقه. So if it is غم, it is cloudy upon you, فاقدروا له, then you can account. Maybe you see Okay, which one can be? I think this one can be, we can count it to be, we can compress it, that I think yakwana. Yani fakdiru, yani to compress it, like this month has finished, let us make it for the next month. اقدروا من تضييق, يعني to compress it, to squeeze it. تقول العرب قدر الشيء إذا ضيقه. The Arabs, they used to say قدر الشيء, يعني when you say قدر الشيء, you have made compressed something, when you have compressed something. ومنه قوله تعالى وقدروا في السرد سبعة. حينما علم داود صنعة اللبوس التي تكون لمنع الضربات. You know, Dawood alayhi salam used to make the armor for the wars. Okay? The armor for the wars. He used to make those at Dawood alayhi salam. So that even if they throw the swords, the arrows, when they go for war, they could stop from hammering him. قال وقدر في سردي, يعني ضيق حلق سردي حتى لا يصاب الإنسان إذا طعن أو جرح. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Surah Saba, He's telling us about waqaddir, yani to compress, so that whenever he is being attacked by this thing, they will not harm his body, but they will hammer on the armor, and the armor will be able to protect him. فالتقدير هو تضييق, ومنه قوله تعالى ومن قدر عليه رزقه, and whoever his risk has been squeezed, فلينفق مما آتاه الله, he should give out what Allah has given him. أي ضيق عليه, ولذلك قال تعالى الله يبسط الرزق لمن يشاء ويقدر. It is Allah who gives out, and giving up, يبسط الرزق, and giving out more, لمن يشاء, to whomever he wishes, ويقدر, and he reduces it, he makes it تضييق. Okay, يبسط بمعنى يغني, يعني he gives out in richness. Allah is the one who makes people to become rich. ويقدر بمعنى يضيق, and also he compressed that risk again to reduce it. فلما قال عليه الصلاة والسلام إن غم عليكم فاقدروا له, فمعنى ذلك أننا نقدر شهر شعبان, أي نضيق شهر شعبان ولا نعده كاملا. So they say that the time when the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said that in غم عليكم فاقدروا له, yani compress the months of Ramadan, do not make it complete. This is what they looked at. يعني يكون 29 ثم ندخل في شهر رمضان. واستدلوا أيضا بأن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال كما في صحيحين إن أمة أمية, that our ummah is illiterate. وهذا الحديث يحتاج إلى تأمل, فإن وصف الأمية لأمة النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم شرف وليس بوصف نقص. But this hadith, it needs a lot of explanation to it, because the word in this hadith, inna ummatun ummiya, it is sharaf, it's honor. Okay, it is not something whereby it means no. So it doesn't mean that way. وليس بوصف نقص. على خلاف ما يظن بعض الناس اليوم أن الأمية وصف نقص, فإن هناك قرن إننا أمة أمية, وهذا الحديث يحتاج إلى okay. Now, so where do we go? فشخص قد يكون آميا وهو عالم, فإن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم كان آميا وهو أعلم من على وجه الأرض. If the Messenger was illiterate, he didn't know how to read and he did not know how to write, but he was educated. The Messenger was educated, and the person cannot know how to read and write, but is educated. So hence we cannot use this hadith on that. وقال تعالى هو الذي بعث في الأميين رسولا. Allah says in Surah Al-Jum'ah, He is the one who has sent في الأميين, from the people who are illiterate, رسولا, a prophet. وهو وصف شرف لا ناقص. So please, whenever someone uses this hadith, you should understand that this is hadith does not mean that what they are using in such type of istidlal. Okay? So, the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam The Messenger of Allah ashara biyadayhi قال عليه الصلاة والسلام إن أمة أمية لا نكتب ولا نحسب الشهر هكذا. The Messenger of Allah stood in front of the Sahaba. He says, indeed my ummah is ummiya, literate. لا نكتب, we don't write. ولا نحسب, we don't count. الشهر هكذا. قالوا رواية أشار بيديه ثلاثا. أشار بيديه ثلاثين. ثلاثا يعني 30 يوما. So we have five fingers. So he said, hakada. Let me try to open up my camera if you'll be able to see. Okay. Wait, camera هذا. Okay. Wait, can you? So the Messenger of Allah, he said this. Asharu hakada. This is hakada 1, hakada 2, hakada 3. This comes what? How many? 10. That is salatina. That is 10. That is 30. So he says, asharu hakada, that is 10. Then another 10, 20. Then another 10, 30. So this is how the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam had to show his ashabi binisbat how to count the months. So the Messenger sallallahu told us a month is 30 days. قال فقبض إبهامه في ثلاثة أي أن شهر يكون 30 ويكون 29. Then the last one now, how did he do the last one? So we did already. Then the last one, he did this. So you can see that there is here 5, the other side there are 4. So at the first time he did 10, then he did so. So means that the first time he says the month is 30 days, then the second time he said, oh, the month can be 29 days. This is how the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam he told us about how to count these months. أن شهر يكون 30 ويكون 29. وقال أصحاب قول الثاني إنه لما قال أشار هكذا وهكذا فمعناه أن اليقين أن شهر 29 والشك في 30. This also. Then they are saying the second opinion of the Shaykh for Imam Ahmad and his companions. They say the moment the Messenger said that a month is 30 days, 29 days, then it can be 30 days. He says it means yaqinan, with conviction the month is 29 days. With doubt the month is 30 days. So they are saying فَالْأَصْلُ فِي شَهْرِ 29 عِنْدَهُمْ. To them the month ends with the 29 days. That's why they are saying that the 30 days for them they have to fast. وَحِينَئِذٍ يَكُونُ كَمَا لِشَهْرِ ب29. For them that completion of the month is 29 days. وَيَكُونُ يَوْمُ 30 مَشْكُوكًا فِيهِ. But the 30th day it is a day of doubt to them. قالوا فحينئذ نوجب على الناس صيام هذا اليوم. For this reason we make it compulsory on people to fast on this day. لاحتمال كونه من رمضان, that it may be we may get this as a day from Ramadan. والذي يترجح والعلم عند الله هو قول الجمهور. But what is the most correct opinion? It is the opinion of the scholars. Abu Khadija, what is the opinion of the majority of the scholars on this masala? Ya Abu Khadija.
No, Shaykh.
What is the opinion of the majority of the scholars?
About the number of days, eh?
Yes.
It's 29 or 30.
No. Majority of the scholars, how do they count? A month is how many days? We are just from learning that the madhab of Hanbali, they are saying that for them a month is 29 days. It means the opposite of it. The 30 days, the majority of the scholars. 30 days is the majority of the scholars. So it is the 30 days. And they are saying وهو أنه إذا حال بين الناس وبين رؤية الهلال الغمة أو قدر أنه لا يجب عليهم الصيام يوم 30. For them, they're saying that if there is cloudy between sighting the moon and the people, it means that day will be counted to be the 30th of Sha'ban. It will not be made people to fast. Okay? والدليل على ذلك نهي النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم حديث عبد الله ibn Umar. And now for them, they're using the hadith of Abdullah ibn Umar في صحيح لا تقدموا رمضان بصوم يوم أو يومين, that do not fast a day before in Ramadan, a day or 2 days. وهذا يدل على أننا لا نصوم يوم أشاك. This shows that we should not fast on the day of doubt, because on the 30th it will be considered the day of doubt. So the Messenger of Allah has stopped us to fast on that particular day. وهذا نهي تحريم, and this nahi, this forbidding us to stop, it is haram. We shouldn't fast it. وإذا ثبت أن الأصل أن يكون شهر 30 يوما كما في الحديث صحيح في قول عليه الصلاة والسلام صوموا لرؤيته وأفطروا لرؤيته فإن غب عليكم فأكملوا عدة 30. Fast upon sighting each moon and break your fast upon sighting each moon. If it is cloudy, then complete for 30 days. فهذا نص صريح. This is a straightforward hadith. Doesn't need even to bring a lot of politics in it. It's a straightforward. It means that when you sight the moon on the 29th, it means you start your fast. If you sight the moon on the 29th, it means you stop your fast. If you do not say the moon on the 29th, you continue until the 30th of Shaban, then you fast after that. Because you cannot bring a day before to fast a day which is not part of Ramadan, you make it to Ramadan. That is what has been forbidden. Okay? So this mas'ala is complete in terms of the sighting of the moon, and we have not yet come back to the issue of is it enough for one country or not. We'll come back later as we are doing our lessons, inshallah. Ru'yat hilal faradun kifaya. Sighting the moon is faraz kifaya. Yeah, Dawood, what does the word faraz kifaya mean?
It means if one does for this issue, if one cites it, then
يسقط على الجميع. It is compulsory upon everyone.
It means
Naam, you are very right. It is compulsory upon everyone, but if one sees it, then the ruling falls down for everyone. But if none of them does it, the whole entire ummah, all of them, they sin. So if all of us, we are 100, one of us does something that has sighted the moon, then it means all of us were saved by this person. But if all of us, we have forgotten about it, it means all of us will sin. So one can protect the entire group, and if none has done it, it means all of them, halaka, they have destroyed themselves. رؤية حلال من أمور المهمة التي ينبغي أن يحافظ الناس عليها. Sighting the moon, the crescent, is one of the deeds which are very important, which people, they are supposed to protect it. وذلك لأن الأحكام شرعية تتوقف على هذه رؤية, because the rulings of Sharia, they fall under this sighting of the moon. ومن هنا قال العلماء, and from here the scholars have said, إن رؤية الهلال شهور, that sighting of the moon is every month. Unfortunately, we only fight when it comes to Ramadan. We forget about these other months. كرمضان وذي الحجة ونحوها تعتبر من فروض الكفاية, فلو قصر أهل بلد فيه أتموا جميعا فتساء. Okay, alhamdulillah, I'm back on the, so that we can continue with the same recording and likely new recording. Okay, so this sunnah of sighting the moon, it is a sunnah which it is important for the students of knowledge, وَيَنْبَغِي عَلَى طُلَابِ الْعِلْمِ أَنْ يُحَيِّئُوا هَذِهِ sunnah, that we should bring back this sunnah. We shouldn't just sight the moon when it is just Ramadan, when it is